Today on the channel, we unbox a man of many names, but today we're calling him Mr. Money in the Bank with WWE Elite Target Legends exclusive Series 29, Rob Van Dam.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Mr. Money in the Bank edition, Rob Van Dam from Target's Legends Series 29. But for all your Target Legend Series needs, better head to Target. But for everything else under the sun, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there, and we'll do some comparisons later on in this episode. But let's take a look at Mr. Monday Night here. Crazy to think of him as a legend, but obviously he is a legend and stole a lot of hearts back in the 90s, of course, with ECW. Never forget the first time I saw RVD over in ECW. Just blew my mind. Had a lot of high hopes for RVD for his career, and I got to say, he didn't disappoint me. Very cool to get him in the Legends line here all these years later, and there's so many different singlets we can get RVD in. And guess what? I'm here for all of them. Rob Van Dam, 8 and Up, Mattel, WWE, Legends 29 on the cusp of Legends 30. Can't wait to get that line in as well. The Build-A-Figures begin in 30. Rob Van Dam on the side, Rob Van Dam on the side, and then on the back, got the cross cell down below. You know we're unboxing every single one of those on the channel. At the very end, we're going to rank the entire way from my least favorite to my favorite, so stay tuned for that. Jibber jabber, we'll read all that. You got the glamour shot as well. Let's see what it says about Mr. Monday Night, Rob Van Dam. Titles: WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, ECW Champion. Rob Van Dam walked into WrestleMania 22, Money in the Bank match, ready to prove why he's the whole damn show. At the end of the match, filled with nonstop carnage, RVD scaled the ladder and retrieved the briefcase. It was one of the coolest moments of his career because everything is cool when you're Rob Van Dam. There you go. How about that right there? Old RVD, Mr. Monday Night, getting it done each and every week. Background, see you later, goodbye. Plastic Prison, looking good. Got that Money in the Bank. We've had Money in the Banks in the past. Guess what? We got them again here. So there you go. Twist ties, saving the twist ties. Got to start the big contest all over again for next year. So be ready to enter if you didn't enter this year already. Let's get RVD out of the package. Uh-oh, I see some more twist ties. Some real tight ones here on the arm. Can I get in there? I'm good at getting in tight spaces. I'm even better at plugging holes, Todd McFarlane. You know that by now. See you later, goodbye. All right, one of a kind indeed, Mr. Monday Night RVD. Let's look at these accessories first on RVD here. We get some extra hands with him. We get the exact opposite hands that he came with, which makes sense, part of the course. Gripping hand, and he's got the hitchhiking hand, the old thumbs up hand, the old RVD hand. He's rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling in the hand department there. We also get something fun here. Have we seen this before? I think did we first see it with his Ultimate Edition? That might have been the place, but we do get the different ponytail here. So you got the traditional ponytail just lopping on down the back, but if you want to put him in an action move, you got the long ponytail here so you can have him through the air. I think the first ones to give us figures like this, obviously Jakks, they invented a lot of stuff in action figures, but I think we got some wild hairdos with Jakks, and maybe it was the Deluxe Aggression line once upon a time. But you can choose which hairpiece you want for RVD. Heck, if you can't choose, you buy 2 of these RVDs. Wait for one to go down to clearance, $7 or something. You display the different hands, and you put the different hair in, and you get pretty close to a different RVD figure. Not really. But we do got options there in the hair department if that is your thing. Then we get the Mr. Money in the Bank RVD. We do get his briefcase here. Now, this is the smaller ones we usually get with the basic main event style figures. We have seen the deluxe ones in the past in the Ultimate line. This is what we get right here. Mr. Money in the Bank, though, looking good. Got all the spray paint on there for RVD. I like that character-specific accessory on that. But now we're diving into Mr. Monday Night. Rob Van Dam. We'll start with the head sculpt department. He looks a little bit like he should just be doing one of these. Huh? What? He's got that kind of face going on there, like a I'm a little confused face going there. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Looks like RVD. I'm just not a big fan of the face on there. Looks a little strange to me. I don't know. Your mileage may vary how you view that, but I'm not a big fan of how that is. Hairpiece is articulated, so you can move that around. Probably knew that already. I got the singlet for RVD looking very good here. You got the yin yang. You got a little bit of the dragon's mouth, the red and black attack looking very nice. We've seen these before from Mr. Monday Night RVD. And on the back, it does say one of a kind. You got the paint going on through there. Got the black wrist tape down into the black hand tape. And unfortunately for me, the quality issues continue. Not fully painted on his right hand over here. So that's a bit of a bummer. So I don't know what happened there. They ran out of paint apparently when they were doing mine. So I'll probably display him with both thumbs, hands. Probably going to have to do that because that's not good. I don't know. Paint problems. We got quality issues still hanging over into 2026 apparently. Getting down to the figures some more down here. We got black knee pads, the big black knee pads. So really covering up a lot of the body there. You got the Van Damme on the side of the boots. You got the kickers in the front, black boots. Pretty typical RVD style right there. Arms all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed pinless elbows, hands back and forth side to side, head back and forth side to side, ponytail removable, remember. Ab crunch. Ooh, very locked waist on mine. I just busted the paint or the oils through on that. Thankfully, not super loose. Good, not loose on there. Got those big RVD splits. Oh, very tight as we know, but we do got the splits if need be. Always scared I'm going to break one of these legs. Very tight, especially the right side all the time. Goes up good for the big boot. No Vietnam bounce back. I'm happy to report that. We do get the thigh cut there. Double jointed. And once again, we're totally covered these knee pads. I'm assuming, oh, no, pins. There's pins in these knees. Now, I always say I'm totally fine with that. I'm never taking these knee pads off. They cover the pins or pinless. I don't know either way. So in my brain, it's pinless. So I am totally fine with that. If that saves them money, hey, go for it. I'm fine with that. So don't need the double, or I don't need the pinless joints if they're totally covered like that. Boot cut right there, ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. Our new Mattel articulation here in the feet that we got starting last year, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We do got the ringside collectible stand. Use code Kyle, save yourself 10%. What do you know? He fits on the stand. Was there any doubt? Probably not. But a nice RVD here, as hopefully we're working through some more RVDs. You know, the Monday Night Wars line, obviously you can get a lot in there. We can get more Ultimates, that's for sure, all the time. Maybe some ringside exclusives. And now the Legend line is opened up on top of the regular Elite line. Could be a bright year for Mr. Monday Night in the action figure department from Mattel. We'll just have to see what ends up happening. But this isn't the first time in action figure form we've got this gear. Going way back in the day, probably 20 years ago almost at this point. You got RVD from the Jakks Ruthless Aggression style figure line. Always loved the feel of the RVD figures from Jakks. He was a little smaller, but he just had a really tight, muscular body. And that's what I like, Todd. Tight, muscular bodies. But he had that going on. But this one I always did enjoy. Now, people in 2026, where we're at right now, living in 2026, Todd McFarlane, people are saying, oh, that's so Jakks. He's too short. He's all this and that. Well, it was a different time. It was a different base for what action figures were at this time. So you always have to take that into consideration. But all things considered, not a terrible RVD figure. The worst part about it, though, and once again, you're going to say that's so Jakks, no detail on the back of the singlet. Just plain red on the back. What are we doing right there? But it is always fun to get improvements. And I don't know, stop me if you've heard this before. Constant learning, constant improvement. It's always fun to get that with Mattel making old Jakks figures, getting the modern take on that. Something fun about that. And I don't think anybody else is collecting both lines like I am. So fun to be able to show these two here together as RVD takes a header right there. But a lot of fun in the old Jakks days. If you were there, I guess. But there it is. Rob Van Dam, Legends 29. Be interested to hear your thoughts on this one. Is this a must-have for you, or does it just feel like another RVD? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you over there on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. Plenty of stuff to keep you busy over there. Check out YouTube memberships while you're there as well. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is my podcast every single Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. So for Rob Van Dam, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
I'm solid gold.